Shout out to Media Day. I want to talk about the Clippers. They're in Hawaii having a little training camp, rest and relaxation sesh. They're going to open their preseason opener against the Rockets on Friday. Fans aren't the only ones who can't wait to see how tough the Clippers defense will be to score on, though. Paul George, he's going to miss the start of the regular season. Here was his quote to the LA Times. It's going to be scary. I think for the first time, people are going to be excited to watch the defensive side as opposed to the offensive side of the team. Last season, the Clippers had high expectations for their defense, but they only finished 19th in the league in terms of points allowed per possession. I don't think it felt that way, though, to play against them. Guys felt like they had to earn every inch. Those are the numbers, though. So, Scottie, do you think the high expectations for the defense this season will be lived up to, or do you think we're going to have kind of a repeat?
I think it'll be lived up to. I mean, we looked there at that clip. They were 19th, but they created a culture last year of playing hard on both ends of the court and mostly on the defensive end with a guy like Patrick Beverley. Now you add two of the top defenders in the league. You just really strengthening who they are as a team. They're a very good defensive team, and they're going to be a team that I think is going to get off to a good start because they're going to take pride in defending teams night in and night out. Offensively, they may struggle a little bit to get themselves going, but defensively, they're going to get into your pants every night, and it's going to be a challenge because you got one guy there in Patrick Beverley who feel like he can guard anybody on the opponent's team.
What's the difference between being on a team where the guys next to you are holding each other accountable defensively versus not really paying attention to that side of the ball?
You know what? I've played on both, and it's a great feeling when you got guys out there that want to play on the defensive end. It becomes a game, a cat and mouse game of you wanting to steal the basketball and get into transition. Now the game becomes much more fun for you because you're scoring in transition all night and you're not having to face a defense. You're dunking the basketball, and the game becomes fun. You get a lead. You give other guys the opportunity to play. So that's what's probably going to be the most exciting thing about the Clippers this season is that I see them taking teams out of games early based on their defense.
The tenor of every great team is set by the leaders inside the locker room on the floor. And Scottie, you can speak to it as well as anybody. Just how much of a difference does it make when your two top-tier superstar guys have a defensive mindset that permeates to everybody else?
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, no one is even thinking about shooting the basketball. You don't even know who's going to get the shot. And that's the beauty of it is when you're playing defense and you're scoring so easily in transition, it makes the game so easy. You don't have to run as many sets in half court because everything is just coming out of a flow.
Yeah, and look, if MJ and Scottie are paying attention to defense, everyone has to
Everybody
pay
else
attention
will.
to defense. And same thing
Don't
here.
tell them our secret.
Right, well, all the secrets are coming out on this show. And, of course, same thing with Kawhi and Paul George, right? Once Paul's healthy, if those two guys are going and doing it and sweating it that way every night, then, of course, it steps it up for everyone, although I don't think anyone on that team needs that lesson. I think they all feel that way.
And then, oh, by the way, you have Doc Rivers, who has won a title and knows exactly how he wants to structure his team to play defensively and then fit offensively where they want to be in the playoffs.
And assistant coach in Ty Lue also,
Absolutely.
who really is great on that side of the ball and knows
All right,
that
well, since y'all went that far, assistant coach Sam Cassell too.
But not defense.
Shout out Sam, there we go, that's true. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.